Hey everybody, Jay Barino here, welcome back. It's Odyssey, a custom campaign for StarCraft 2. Mission 8 has been sent to me by the creator, really looking forward to getting into it. And at a perfect time too, because I just finished Invicta, which was my last showcase, so I got a nice open time slot here today for this Monday release before we start our next StarCraft 2 series next week. So this is the Lion's Den. I have to sort of remember what had happened in the last mission. We had taken control of the Roanoke, which was a giant mobile refueling platform that we can now use as our base of operations. So now we have tons of resources to refuel the Heimdall, and we can drop our refugees off there, so that's two major problems solved, which is fantastic. Though, I'm a bit concerned that all of these refugees in one place is just going to be, a disaster for later when perhaps the queen that we have captive is going to get loose and cause a bunch of ruckus and infest them all. Who knows? Because this station was just full of infested Terrans. Beyond that, I believe we're looking into something called Project Prometheus, which is another Federation project alongside Project Lazarus, which was resurrecting the Zerg. So now, whatever Project Prometheus is, we're trying to work our way backwards to figure it out. And that's what we're doing now. We're going and, working our way back through whatever shady shipments and business transactions happened that led to wherever Project Prometheus is, and that's what we're trying to find. So I guess that's what we're doing here. In the Lion's Den. I'm really excited about it. I had joked in the last video that this would be like Harsh and Sam in like a tuxedo and dress, and they would have to do like a tango to keep their cover. But the creator had messaged me, and Luis was just like, it's not going to be what you expect. That's fine. Anyway, let's get into it. I'm curious to know what Project Prometheus is. There are a lot of loose threads currently. Specifically, there's the Dark Templar that's hunting us down, or hunting the Queen down, perhaps. Alright, the Hell's Rejects have gained a hideout as Roanoke Spaceport has been cleared of the Zerg infestation. The same infestation set as a trap for them by Relia. Angered by her attempt to kill them, Harsh decided to incinerate her and finally put an end to her reign. Having anticipated this, she had sent Zerg to the farming planet Idaris, to keep an eye on Aaron Masterson's family and use them as a trump card. If she dies, so will they. But this action alone, she has secured her survival, but also revealed her true nature as a far more intelligent adversary than what they had realized. Despite the near-death experience they faced, the endeavor paid off as a UEC adjutant was found. After hacking its positronic brain, Sam managed to access several files and discover the existence of Project Prometheus, resembling the cloning of the Zerg too much for comfort. Harsh has decided to discover what it is and put a stop to it. To find the location of where the project is being conducted, they have to travel to the Garden of Eden platform on New Aegis and get Meeks in a meeting with a high-profile businessman called Carl Webster and read his mind. McReady, however, wanted no part in it and instead chose to stay on Roanoke organizing the platform's repairs. Entering the Veer Arc system, Harsh and Meeks prepare to travel to the Garden of Eden, posing as well-site geologists. Always keep an eye out for loot drops to regain grenade charges for Harsh or restore Meeks' energy. Keep both heroes together as much as possible and avoid engaging Thors. Interesting. I am looking forward to see the terrain and what tile set was used here, because I think this is going to be pretty cool. I believe I've been playing on hard. I think. Sounds about right. The Lion's Den. New orbit over New Aegis. The Air Arc system. In the middle of the night. The cover of darkness. Alright, people. Showtime. Cross your fingers and hope we don't get murdered. Navcom is now on the BCID is masked. New Aegis should be reading us as the Poseidon, which is busy in the Cornelia system fighting the UEC. Your comms, Void. New Aegis orbital control, this is the Poseidon, requesting geosynchronous orbit on grid BH2. Welcome back, Poseidon. Clarify request purpose, please. We're carrying several cargo ships standing ready to depart to High Tower Port to offload refugees from the Cornelius system. We're expected back there at 0800 quadrant time. Permission granted, Poseidon. Get those people safe. Go. Let's get this done. Jared, time to go. Get Meeks to read the guy's mind before someone down there finds out we're not the Poseidon. We're departing now, Sam. Ready for this, Meeks? Sure, I reckon prison showers will be fun. That's just great. See you boys when I see you. Watch your backs down there. Good luck, Cap. Just such a neat little thing when you have the dropship come out of the Heimdall. Blend in. Make it look like we belong. Not really dressed for it. Let's just find where the Midas Apex Technologies is. Look at this place. Yeah, people have no idea what's happening on other worlds. I like Meeks' disguise. You should be able to just walk in. Webster's expecting you. Remember, you're both well site geologists from Hacknor. MAT does their supplying. I'll feed Jared with whatever info we may need to keep him talking. Buy Meeks time to probe into his mind on where Project Prometheus is. Sam, we know the drill. Calm down. But we the player needed the exposition. Give her a break, Harsh. This is it. Stay sharp. Mr. Webster, thank you for seeing us. So, right, the boys from Hacknor. Not normal to have you blue-collar sorts here. Very well, so it was so important that you had to ascend all the way up to Eden. And don't even think of complaining about the Redden 2 drills, because I don't give a shit anymore how many people are getting injured. Charming. No, nothing like that. It's... What's going on? I knew it. Who are you working for? We're not... What's happening here? I think we should go. My personal security is on its way, and I'm going to make sure you two rot in prison. Jared, we need to get out of here now. Project Prometheus, Webster. Where is it? What is it? How do you know about that? Who are you damn people? Jared, we don't have weapons. We need to get out of here now. Damn it. Right, go right. What the hell happened? Some alarm rang and Webster just... I don't know. Psionic sensors. That office is rigged to identify mind readers. My presence triggered it. To protect Midas from corporate espionage. Shit, you're burnt. We're done here. Mr. Webster, is everything all right? What took you idiots so long? Someone sent 2 telepath agents to steal classified information from MAT. How do you wish to proceed, sir? Alert Eden's security and make sure they're apprehended. Escort me to the hangar and secure every entrance. Jared, we've got a serious problem here. An arrest warrant's just been issued for you two. Shit. If you take it in, that's it. They'll run your ID and know we're wanted for treason. We're flying there to get you out. Move 2 floors down to the eastern corner of the building. This one's going to get ugly. We're sending help. Don't. I don't want anyone else getting trapped here. Fine, but get to the 3rd floor either way. Fast. Mr. Webster, no sign of the two men. They may have left the building. I'm not going back to my office until they've been caught. I don't think that they are spies from another company. They know things that they definitely shouldn't. We'll keep you updated, sir. Sam, we're at the eastern corner on the 3rd floor. Incoming. Don't move. This will surely raise the alarm. No choice. We sent you as much as we could. Suit up? Suit up. Mr. Webster, a battlecruiser is apparently attacking the building, and the telepaths were spotted making use of a drop pod that pierced the outer walls. It's an attack from the Earthlings. It's got to be. They're after the Federation's research. Fire up a ship. We're leaving now. Now! Corporal Mitchell, Eden Security Forces. This hangar is being placed on lockdown. We're sorry for any inconvenience, but we're dealing with the situation on the upper levels. We need to ask you to go to the closest secured area and stay put. I really need to leave, Corporal. I'm the Outreach Supply Manager of Midas Apex Technologies. MAT is the richest company on Eden, and... I know and apologize, sir, but my orders come from Eden's Command Central. No ships are to arrive or depart. We are leaving now. Deal with this. Mr. Webster, you do understand what you're asking. Do what you have to do. I will triple your salaries. You heard the man. I really need to stress that... Sam, we're out of the building. Where's the Heimdall going to pick us up? You need to move to one of the landing bays quickly. Orbital Control is trying to hail us. They'll send fighters to intercept us once they realize we're helping you. Straits have been cleared, Jared. Eden Security has ordered civilians in and they'll be looking for you. We're not equipped for a fight like this. My suit isn't even full on grenades or Su-21 injections. And my power cells aren't fully revitalized. We didn't have time to properly set up the drop pod, gents. You need to start making your way to the landing bay. Limited resources. We'll have to loot gear wherever we can. You know New Aegis is known for using Predator bots. If you could find their charging stations, I can hack them for you. That's good. We'll need them. Okay. Let's read the tips and then we'll quick save. Mass colonized only 8 years after Parcia, New Aegis quickly grew to become the Karjan Quadrant's second most populated planet. At the start of the Powering Wars, reluctant to choose a side, the New Aegis Magistrate refused to join the conflict and declared his government independent. The New Aegis sovereign nation was thus born and managed to stay clear of the war for almost 4 years. However, when Parcia began realizing the possibility that the Federation of Warfare could come to win the war, the Collective launched a planetary invasion on New Aegis. Like a hammer, they took over the planet, seizing its military, taking over the richest cobalt mines, and conscripting the population. At this point, Grand Marshal Rourke, recognizing this as a major threat to the Federation, launched a decisive counter-invasion. Once the Parsian attempt to control New Aegis was thwarted, the old man respected the Magistrate's wish to be independent and recalled his fleet from the planet. Inspired by his honor, the Magistrate declared war on the Parsian Collective and joined the Federation of Warfare, finally tilting the scales in their favor. The Garden of Eden platform, built in 2492 and flying high above the New Aegis central city, this platform is the crown jewel of the world, financed by some of the wealthiest corporations in the Karjan Quadrant. The entitled Garden of Eden stands adorned with extravagant and expensive works of carpentry and masonry, made to look like a utopia amidst the lifeless metal constructions of the Federation of Warfare. It's only accessible by a select few. Due to all of this, and eager to please the rich and powerful, the New Aegis security forces will deal harshly with whoever causes a disturbance. Standing between a rock and a hard place, Harsh and Meeks have the odds stacked against them, having had their gear sent down to them in a pod. Space constraints didn't allow for much equipment to reach them. Harsh faces being able to only carry a maximum of 10 grenades, and Meeks is now unable to passively regenerate energy. To stand a chance, they'll have to loot grenades and power cells from enemies as they fight their way through the Garden of Eden platform. Interesting.
Sell me.
So the Su-21... This doesn't seem limited, unless he only has one charge of it right now.
Solo operative What's the plan?
I thought he said he didn't have as many SU-21 power cells.
Like a plan.
Whoop. Okay, hang on.
Count on me. Time to handle.
So I'm afraid I'm gonna have too good to use syndrome here.
Come again. Deploying.
Because you know that's how it happens. Get that grenade, Jared. We may need it.
Time to man up. You can count on me.
So I think I can use this as many times as I need. Maybe the cooldown is longer than usual or something. I'm not sure. Or maybe I misread it and he said that he was able to use that more times than he thought. So we just need a tank with Harsh. That's all.
What's up?
And throw grenades so that we don't lose.
You can count on me. Time to man up. Break it down.
Okay, no drops there. I think I just need to be using grenades.
Break it down. Count on me.
Or maybe we just avoid the enemies. That's also a possibility. Harsh's health is the only thing.
Sounds like
The bridge is off. Harsh's health is the only thing that I can actually
time to man up.
regenerate
Raiders roll.
that isn't limited in any way. Alright, this is where we started.
You can count on me. What's up?
And then this way, basically.
Sounds like a plan. You can count on me. Time to man up. Raiders roll.
So,
what's the plan?
I reckon the power cell should work on your suit, Meeks.
Go. Nothing to it.
And they drop health. That's cool. So, and then they also drop health.
Deploying.
Interesting.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so he gets his energy back. We might just want to end up leaving some of this on the ground.
Give me the sit rep.
What's the plan?
Very cool. Okay, so I understand how it works. And again, I think at the end of the day, I may want to just end up leaving some of this stuff. Specifically energy for Meeks. We want to get him pretty much at low health as possible. And again, I typically have too good to use syndrome. I'm going to just assume that I can pretty much use my abilities pretty liberally, and then if we have to, we'll be a lot more judicial as time goes on.
Okay.
Talk to me.
Jared, the new Aegis security fleet is dispatching Titans to attack us, and the Wraiths to intercept you two. Call us down when you're in a pinch.
Come again.
What's up?
This is going to get interesting.
Sounds like a plan. Count on me.
Threatening skies. With the new Aegis security forces linking the Heimdall to the disturbances occurring in the Garden of Eden, Titan fighters have been dispatched to engage it, forcing the battlecruiser to stay on the move. To deal swiftly with Harsh and Meeks, Wraiths will periodically approach the platform to attack them. Wait for them to be close enough to call down the Heimdall to defend both heroes. The battlecruiser will focus on destroying the Wraiths and won't attack ground units while present.
Break it down.
Okay.
Time to man up.
Go.
What's the plan? You can count on me. Raiders roll.
That's probably just grenade worthy. There we go.
Sell me.
It's basically said wait until they're close enough because it'll get called down right on top of us. Let me quick save as well just in case because I don't know exactly, what's going to happen. But I think the idea is we have to wait until the Wraiths get close.
Raiders roll.
We better avoid that Thor.
You can
Damn
count
right,
on me.
Meeks.
What's the plan?
Okay, cool.
Give me the sit rep.
And then I love how it gets chased away. That's so neat. Shoot, 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 shoot.
What's up?
Again, let it attack Harsh because then he can heal.
Sell me.
I'd love to start stockpiling some more grenades.
Sounds like a plan.
You sure about that? Confirm.
What's up? What's the plan?
And again, we want to lead with Harsh because he can heal himself. I think the Spectres do more versus Armored, actually. Don't pick that up.
Raiders roll.
So
What's the plan?
go.
Let's leave that on the ground if possible. Never mind.
Out with it. Will do.
Break it down.
Okay, that's, you know what? That's all fine. We're just going to
Yes.
use
You can count on me.
his med kit again.
Solo.
Break it down.
So it has health and energy on it, but I think it only regenerates health. Well, that actually might not be true. I think I missaw.
Raiders roll. You can count on
Wait,
me.
so are we supposed to... Is this connected in some way? It looks like it is connected. Okay, so hang on.
You sure about that? Okay.
Okay, I can't see anything else. Let's pick up the energy.
What's up? What's the plan?
And then I
Sell me.
think, yeah, okay, so we can squeeze through there. Oh, there's a Thor there,
Sounds
though.
like a plan.
Oh, he's going to chase me. I hope he leashes. He sure
Raiders
doesn't.
What's the plan?
Okay, well, just the terrain there's it's too hard to see around that corner the way that that's set up. I think that needs to be maybe just extend the balcony out a little bit so you can actually see where you're walking, because that was a little misleading. So first death, but that's fine.
Sell me.
Okay, so we're waiting for the wraiths. We use that. We avoid that Thor, and we have to go around.
Come again.
Okay, call him the Heimdall. Meeks is... Oh, well, okay. I'm going to say Meeks was the one getting attacked because both my heroes were attacking the wraiths. So the wraiths are targetable, so I don't necessarily need the Heimdall to do that, but it seems like it'll be useful to use. Like, this isn't particularly challenging. Just the first time I lost, I was just confused. I mean, we can actually see it kind of right here on the screen, like the way that those
Sell me.
little balcony things work. It's just a little misleading, that's all.
Raiders roll.
Go.
What's the plan? What's up?
Okay, there we go. See, I thought the other thing, too, is, like, as long as you called the Heimdall in on time, you would stop them from attacking your two heroes. Like, the Wraiths would focus on the Heimdall and prevent you from taking the additional damage. But that is not how it works, which is a little bit of a bummer.
Okay.
Talk to me. Sounds like a plan.
So we want to pick this one up with Meek. See, that does not... Oh, that heals both of them, actually. All right.
Break it down. What's up? Talk to me.
Yeah, Meek's just... He doesn't really do that much straight-up auto-attack damage. It's not bad, but it's not great either. Okay, so now we'll quick save so we don't have to do this part again.
Nothing to it.
And I think one of these guys was... See, where... I'm just so confused by, like, what is the pathway? Oh, I see. So we come through here. I got it.
Confirmed.
Break it down.
As long as there's not a Goliath, then we just tank with Harsh and do this.
You sure about
What's up? Raiders roll.
Okay, and again, I just like, look, okay, there is some energy here, so we pick that up.
What's the plan?
And then we stay away from the edge and away from the Thor.
Sounds like a plan.
Then we kill her.
Raiders roll.
Then we heal. Then we quick save, and we're on to the next section. No problem. We're tracking an inbound attack, Captain.
Time to man up. Talk to me.
Okay, and again, we're still kind of coming out ahead in the grand scheme here of,
Count on me. Raiders
let's
roll.
do Heimdall now.
What's the plan?
I'm going to do it a little bit in advance and have him focus Harsh. That's fine.
Break it down.
Honestly, the Heimdall seems a little overkill for those situations, but it's fine. Again, I really like how it's kind of chased away. That's
Out
neat.
with it. I'm on it. Yes, sir.
What's the plan?
And that is not enough to outright kill the medics.
You can
See, like,
what's
again,
up?
we might just want to leave that.
Sounds like a plan. Break it
Jared, drop pods incoming.
Solo operative.
Get behind those barricades. Am I...
down. What's the
I
plan?
think I'm on the right side.
Count on me.
You sure about that? Copy that.
Coming from the other direction. Of course they are.
Come again.
What's up?
I don't want to pick this up, but I'm about to.
Give me the sit rep. Sounds like a plan.
Okay, there's another... Whoa, am I not behind them?
Out with it.
Wait, what? Did they not work from the other direction? I thought the whole point... Just forget it. Just forget it. We'll go the other way, I guess. I thought the whole point of that cover was you have to flip the side that you're on to stop that from happening.
Sell me. Sounds like a plan.
Oh, I see. There's more cover, and it's going to pop up, I think.
What's up?
Grenade there to get rid of those just a little bit faster.
Break it down. Count on me. What's
And then we
the
got to
plan?
move up quickly.
Raiders.
You sure about that?
Is this even technically... Yeah, it is. Okay, I was going to say, is this even technically cover? But it is. It is.
What's up? Sell me.
You take care of that, and then Meeks come back here.
It's getting too hot.
Can I technically just leave them both like this? I don't need to necessarily.
Sounds like a plan.
Oh, that's not good.
Raiders roll.
Let's just leave them like this. I don't see any reason to split them.
I'm getting buried here. Talk to me.
Yeah, this is fine. And then the Wraiths are coming in, which may be able to shoot through cover. Get him Harsh, and then call him the Heimdall.
Sell me.
Out with
Okay.
it. Okay.
Could have been worse. Meeks,
to it.
clear.
Break it down. What's up?
Grab this.
You can count
Quick
on
save. No energy drops
Raiders
or
roll.
grenade drops there.
What's the plan?
I think the whole point is it's supposed to keep you kind of on your toes in terms of limited resources. My only hope is this doesn't get to a point near the end where it's like, oh, well, I hope you had 10 grenades saved, asshole. Otherwise, you're playing the whole mission again.
Raiders roll.
That would be really shitty, but I doubt that'll happen.
Sell me.
So that's a lot of stuff here.
You can count on me.
I guess grenade it.
What's the plan?
Again, I'm using grenades a little too liberally, and
Sounds like a
I'm not.
plan.
I doubt it's random chance. Jared, I'm extending that bridge near you.
Sounds like a plan.
Well, I'm glad I
Raiders
went this
roll.
way. This is probably the
What's
Predators.
the plan?
Good, we can make use of these. They have cloak modules. Let's not lose them needlessly. Favored by new Aegis military since the Powering Wars, Predators are advanced hunting machines that were mainly developed to infiltrate outposts during nighttime and kill Parthian soldiers while they slept. Once alarms were sounded, Predators could manipulate the enemies into clumping up and devastating them with their lightning field discharges from the robotic claws. Avoid wasting them in careless frontal assaults and use their cloaking capabilities to chip away at enemy groups to lessen the danger for Harsh and Meeks. Okay. They have a charges. Cloaks the Predator for 10 seconds. Interesting. Well, I'm glad that I didn't have these earlier because they definitely would have died
Sounds like a plan. You can count on
in that
me.
holdout section. So I'm glad I did that
Raiders
first.
roll.
Because, again, I definitely would have lost.
What's up?
Okay, I really could use some energy for Meeks. I haven't used Riot Shell. Riot Shell is
What's
so
the
strong
plan?
because it's a huge radius, and it just stuns everything.
Sounds like a plan. Raiders
Okay,
roll.
so how about
What's
this?
up?
Keep the Predators away. I just want them going on Harsh. That's it. And then we call in the Heimdall. Now. Perfect. And then we can heal Harsh. And we lost virtually no resources doing that except the cooldown.
Raiders roll. What's up?
You sure?
Break it down.
Out with
So we just do this. And then we run away. And then, with enough stuff dead, I feel comfortable now moving in with both of these. I can heal with Harsh
What's the plan?
in the fight.
solo.
Break it down.
Okay, cool.
You can count on me.
You pick that up. Didn't have to use a grenade. We did use one Predator cloaking thing. This kind of mission is honestly my bane because I'm just so particular with these types of missions and being careful with the amount of resources that I have. Resources, namely being not just my cooldowns, but like all of my hero
What's
abilities.
the plan?
Quick save here just in case. So I'm gonna snipe, 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 snipe.
Sell me. What's up?
Okay, there's a heal thing right there. That might actually heal my Predators also.
You can count
It
on
does. Okay, great. Again, once again, no resources
What's the plan?
necessarily used.
Give me the
Meeks'
cigarette.
energy is okay, not great.
Sell
So I could use the Predators to scout, but
Raiders
again, they have limited cloaking activations. Wraith's coming for you. Again, let's just back up, move Meeks back, and I just want these coming straight to Harsh. Let's do this.
What's up?
Again, I feel like I'm having too good to use syndrome with these. Let's just use them. Get out of there. Okay, cool. All right, you've been used.
You sure?
Once
Break
again,
it
we
down.
just tank with Harsh.
Sounds like a plan. Talk to me. Break it down. Raiders roll.
Got another grenade there. We should be able to kill this without losing Jared, though it was close. See, now we're
Count
starting
on
to
me.
stockpile some resources. Resources being grenades. I mean, I'm using the cloaking technology
What's the
instead,
plan?
instead of using either snipe. I mean, I feel like the energy is probably better
What's up?
used than the before the
What's the
grenades
plan?
are.
Raiders roll.
But that's just like my opinion, man.
Break it down.
See, this is like, it's like all the enemy groups, they're all pretty much the same thing, but the difference, the main difference here is that, again, we're working on such limited resources, it makes things a lot
Sell me.
more interesting. I'd like to wait for one more med pack. That should be fine, so let's snipe.
Sounds like a plan.
What's the plan? What's up?
Okay, focus fire there.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm going to assume that these are not random drops and that they're dropped
the
in a
plan?
very specific
Time
pattern.
man up. You can count
Not
on
that
me.
way. They're dropped in a specific pattern.
Sell me.
Solo operative.
Break it down.
More wraiths. Again, we back these two up because they cannot be healed.
Give me the sit rep.
Let
What's
them come
up?
to Jared. This just exists. I mean, it's because it's a micro mission and we're not in a rush. This just sort of exists to force you to stop and wait, which is, you know, it's fine, but it's, you know, whatever.
Come again.
Already 40
Talk
kills,
to me.
63 kills on Jared. That's awesome.
Sell me.
Okay, let's quick save because I don't want this one to be a disaster. Let's actually cloak and chip away at this. Okay, and there's some health there. I think I killed enough stuff where if we
Break it
heal
down.
here,
What's up? Sounds like a plan.
Out with it. You're on. Confirmed.
okay, I think that's worth it. Let's pick this up.
Raiders roll.
Kill you. Whoop, bunch of stuff up there. Should I even bother? Let's hit
Break it down.
the hangar bay first.
What's
I
the
wonder
plan?
why are there even units up here?
You can count on me.
I just quick saved, so let's just do this and see how it
Talk
goes.
to me. Raiders roll. Count on me.
Don't.
What's up? What's the plan? Sounds like a plan.
At the very least, we can check to see if there's, you know, if there's. Yeah, I was gonna say there's gonna be some energy drops or something.
Solo operative.
Sell me.
Perfect.
What's
So
the plan?
you pick this up.
Yes.
What's up? Talk to me.
So that was worth it. You heal.
Break it down.
We have one cloak module left, which is not great,
Sell.
but it's something. Let's quick save here,
Talk
and
to
let's
me.
go. Wraiths are incoming. Hopefully that, I assume that's canceled in the cinematic. Sam, are all the refugees off the Heimdall? Where's Webster? All the refugees have been dropped off and Webster's been taken into custody. Apprehended. We've lost our chance with him. Apprehended. Arrested. Why? We don't know, Captain, but we've stirred up a hornet's nest. We really need to leave this planet. Shit, damn right. Void, send us a dropship. Get us the hell out of here. Already have one ready to... What? Damn, we're caught in a tractor beam. We need full power on the engines. We have to break away. No, we risk tearing the hull in half. Jared, we're being pulled to the surface. Get out of there. Oh no. This isn't good. We need to get everyone out, but ourselves off this platform first. The ship we arrived in? Yeah, let's get to it. Okay.
Sell me.
Now we, in
Raiders
theory,
roll.
have to go back. Move it. We won't have the Heimdall to protect us
What's
from
the
those
plan?
wraiths anymore. Oh, great.
Sounds like a plan.
Hack predators. Well, that gives us
What's
a sense
up?
of how long this, like how large the
Sell.
area is.
Break it down.
Having an idea of how...
Sell me. Break it down. What's up? Break it down.
Having an idea of how many predators there are is quite nice. All right, so now we have to kill these things ourselves. Which is fine, but again, sort of just time-consuming more than anything else. And it just forces you to wait on the SU-21 more and more and more. And you're not going to get any drops from them either. I assume the grenade works on them. Also, it's like kind of a soft timer because the more those come at you, the harder it's going to get. Run.
Talk to me.
Just get into it.
What's the plan? Break it down. Time to man on.
I think I should just kill her first. That's fine.
Talk to me.
I don't think I can walk by this without picking it up. Oh, we did. We did.
What's up? Break it down.
Quick save here. Let's grenade. Didn't even hit the flippin' Goliath.
Sell me.
I guess pick this up, because again, we're not going to have time to backtrack too much after all of this, so let's just get going.
Count on me. Raiders roll.
I think given that I can see that there are 5 more predators, we need to bring it down. Just stun it.
Sell me.
There we go.
Talk to me.
Meeks took a tiny bit of damage, but we're looking good. Let's get into it. Hopefully we get to keep these. Gonna build up a little army of predators. Come on, get in, Meeks. We're leaving Eden. Heimdall, we're lifting off now. Where did that tractor tower dock you at? Shit. We're hit. I can't keep it steady. We're crash landing. Hold on to something, Jared. The cinematics are just so good. Christ, what happened? Wonder how many were in there. Damn it. The security forces will be here any moment. Everyone get out of here. Move. Not my 2 predators, no! Heimdall, Sam, can you read us? Sam? Still here, Jared. The ship is impounded by the tractor beams, and they're trying to deplete our shields. They lack the firepower to achieve it anytime soon, but it still prevents us from getting out there to destroy those towers. Bottom line, the entire battlecruiser is out of this fight, and they'll eventually be able to board us. But you do have the 2 of us on the outside. How can we get the Heimdall freed? The whole district is on lockdown. The civilians have cleared the streets and enemies are pouring in to apprehend or execute you. You don't stand a chance. How, Sam? We have a read on the generators powering those tractor towers. Get them out of the picture before the Federation's battlecruisers get called in. We're on it. You got my backs, Meeks? This is crazy. Always. They're going to get themselves killed. We have to find another way. Foyd? I hear you, Lieutenant, but we're stuck here, and those 2 suicidal bastards are our only way out. Our responsibility is to this ship and everyone on it. It outweighs those 2 lives. What a man Foyd is. I know these streets. Where have we been pulled to? We can't lose them. Hey! Where in New Aegis are we? The district. What district? Sam. Sycander Heights. I used to live here. I know people here. Start a riot. Let's go. Get people moving. Get boots on the ground. Beneath the Garden of Eden, darkened by its shadow, Sycander Heights is one of the poorest boroughs of New Aegis, and Harsh and Meeks crash landed on it. The borough is put on lockdown and civilians ordered off the streets. Make your way through and reach to destroy the Krieg 5 generators while avoiding to engage more enemies than necessary. With most streets being littered by abandoned vehicles, use them to your advantage and manipulate groups of enemies into choke points to negate the possibility of patrolling Thors chasing you. Better even, avoid crossing paths with them or running through unexplored streets if trying to escape from from 1 becomes necessary. All right, well, we know that's going to happen. Survivalist, endurance, and silent gunslinging. With the odds further stacking against you, Harsh and Meeks are in even greater danger and must make use of all the skills that years of battling have taught them. When getting hit, Harsh also takes reduced damage. That's nice. After engaging an enemy, Meeks will deal increased damage and gain faster attack rate for 4 seconds. Both abilities are passive, and their availability is signaled by a purple glow under their respective hero. Both cannot occur more than once every 30 seconds. Got it. That's pretty neat.
Break it down. Sell me.
And now we're, like, sort of timed.
Sounds like a plan.
I see the patrolling
Raiders
Thors.
roll. Time to man
Let's
up.
pick some directions and get to it.
Count on me.
You stay back. We lost our
What's the
our
plan?
2
What's
extra predators.
Raiders roll.
Let's just avoid that group.
You can count on me. Sounds
Let's
like
just
a
quick
plan.
save a lot. Okay,
Time
attack
to-
here.
You sure about that?
Sell me. Talk to me. Break it down.
Okay, heal yourself. So again, it's timed, but I'm still more concerned about resources in the grand scheme.
What's up? You can count on me.
I have 3 grenades, which isn't bad. There's a Warhound there. I need to get around and down.
Break it down.
I'd like to just heal myself, and then we'll just take the Warhound down
Talk to me.
straight on. So let's quick save. Heal
Sell me.
yourself. That, yeah, it doesn't. They're not too bad.
Sounds like a plan.
Again, the real problem is the Thors. I have to keep an eye on the patrols. Here's the first generator.
You sure about that? Copy that.
Break it down.
Just grenade it.
Raiders roll.
Okay, flip around,
What's
grab the
plan?
grenade.
Time to man up. You can count on me.
Okay, I see a Thor, and I'm not sure if they patrol back and forth or if it's gonna like make its way down this street as well. No, it's not. Okay.
Like a plan.
Well, maybe.
Raiders roll.
Come on, we're counting on you. Quick save.
What's up? You can count on me. Break it down. Time
Sort of
to
trying to
man up.
figure out the right way to go. Again, with the Thors that are patrolling, trying to figure out the right path to take is a little tricky. We can come back the way we
Sounds like a
came
plan.
from and then go up into the
Raiders
top
roll.
and pretty much do the same thing and cut over to this one. The question is getting down to the last generator might be a little tricky.
Come again.
Ah, shit.
You can count on me.
Let's just take this
What's up?
head on, and we can heal with Harsh. Hope that they drop something. And they did. Perfect.
Time to man up. What's the plan? Raiders roll.
Okay, we found a bit of a cut through there.
Count on me. Sounds like a plan.
That Thor is not one we really want to mess with, so we're going to
Sounds
come
like a
this
plan.
way instead. We're going to quick
Raiders
save.
roll. Talk to me. You can count on me.
You know what? I'm going to make like a solid, just like a total save here, just because in case I have to restart the whole section, and it's possible that could happen.
What's
So
up?
that's why I'm going to be a
Raiders
little
roll.
careful here.
Oh,
Sell me.
come again. I'll run it.
Talk to me. Time to man up.
Okay, don't
What's
even need
up?
to use the cooldown because we've got this.
Raiders roll.
Roadblocks here.
Break it down.
Again, if she can maybe get in contact with some of her buddies and they can get over here and help us, could make a big difference. At least as a distraction. Though obviously I don't want civilians getting themselves killed for no reason. Okay, got another group here. I'm going to go ahead and, I think, grenade this group. I think I'm going to wait. Again, we've got plenty of time, so I think I'm going to wait and be able to heal myself. Let's, like, snipe this guy.
Sell me.
There is a grenade in this
Sounds
group
like a
straight
plan.
up. So we do this.
Count on
We
me.
back up.
Break it down. Time to man up. Raiders roll. What's the plan? Time to man up. What's up?
Let's make the turn here
Raiders
before... Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Sounds like a plan.
Grenade it. Ah, shit. That's fine. We had just sort of saved. I don't know. That's like the enemy faction color sort of blends in with the lighting of the streets. So, like, as I was running up there, it honestly didn't even click with me that there was an enemy group right there. But at this point, again, I think I have enough... I think I have enough grenades. And frankly, you know, if we're avoiding most of the enemies, I don't even care if there are...
Go.
Like, it genuinely doesn't matter to me
Raiders roll. Sell me.
if there are predators in this section and we don't find them.
Sounds like
That-
a
It
plan.
really doesn't matter.
What's the plan?
Attack this. Heal yourself.
What's up?
Now we'll quick save again.
Sounds like a plan.
Give me the sit rep. Sounds like a plan.
And this is where, like, the fire bats can't hit them because they're stuck.
Break it down.
That was very close.
Sounds like a plan. You can count on me.
Okay, and there's like a whole other group there. So let's draw this group to us and then grenade them.
Raiders roll. Break it down. Time to man up. Sounds like a plan.
I don't remember if there's another group here or not. It's fine.
Count on me.
Quick save.
What's up?
We have energy here again. I'd prefer not to pick that up if I can avoid it for now.
Nothing to it. Okay.
That Thor's gonna be tricky. We're gonna have. I think we're gonna have to go this way.
Go.
What's the plan? Raiders roll.
Come again.
What's up? Sell me.
Okay, just get in there before the Thor
Sounds like a
comes
plan.
back,
You can count on me.
just like that.
Give me the sit rep.
Talk to me.
And leave Harsh kind of in the front. Never mind.
What's the plan? Sounds like a plan.
Okay, I'll let Meeks take the heat here for this time. Of course, of course, of course. It can see me there. I don't know what I expected. So I guess we just have to, like, get right on top of those. I need to hit them all with a... I mean, now we're really using the grenades, like, a lot. I think, basically, if there's not, like, a time commitment... Like, obviously, the overall time is not what I'm thinking of. What I'm talking about in terms of time is the possibility of
Count on me.
a Thor getting right on top of us. If there's not an issue of, like, a Thor showing up, like, right on top of us, then we have to save our grenades.
Talk to me.
Heimdall, only one generator left.
Sell me.
Okay, let's stay here. We gotta wait for this to path back. I'll go back and grab the energy, and then maybe we can make our way through these middle streets. Rather than trying to continue down this way.
Raiders roll.
We'll figure it out.
You can count on me. Sounds like a plan. Raiders roll.
Okay, so let's grab this.
Time to man up.
And it depends on which direction these Thors are going to go.
You sure about that? Copy that. Yes, sir. Deploying. You're on.
Break it down. What's the plan? Talk to me.
Okay, we should be good on regarding the Thors for now. There's a grenade.
Sounds like a plan.
We just used a
What's
little
the
energy.
plan?
That's fine.
Sell me.
67% on the Heimdall energy. I think that's on the shields. I think that's fine. This looks like a grenade.
You sure about that?
Break it down. Talk to me. What's the plan?
That Thor, I don't think even comes from this direction. The pickups are pretty plentiful in this position, so I think we're good. The real question is, again, how do I get down to that section? I might want to wait. I've got a Thor coming towards me, but I think it stops on this corner. Yeah, it does.
You can count on me. Time to man up.
So going this way, it would have made more sense, I think, to come down and around towards this Thor, but it's fine. It stopped.
Raiders roll.
Okay, lead with Harsh.
What's the plan?
I got plenty of time on the shield. Plenty of time. We just got to get to this last
Break it down. Sell
this
me.
last generator again. I'm pretty sure. I'm feeling very, very comfortable. That is a lot of units, though.
Raiders roll.
Okay, I think I got to start relying more on Meeks.
Sell me.
Oh, and there's the... I didn't realize the Heimdall was in the middle of the map. Holy shit. Okay,
What's up?
let's go.
Sounds like a plan.
I was able to get by without picking that up.
What's the plan? You can count on me. Raiders roll.
Why don't we do this?
Break it down.
Solo operative, right? Come again.
What's up?
Okay, heal, and then I guess grab this.
Deploy.
Meek shouldn't really be getting attacked
What's the
directly
plan?
by anything, so I think we'll be
Count on
okay.
me.
This Thor's going to come down to this location, and then we're going to have to make our way, like, here and then down to, like, the middle where it passes. So we just want to be right behind this Thor as it turns around. Again, we're not even halfway, so I think we're fine. The only thing is, like, I didn't find those extra predators in this location, so.
You can count on
But
me.
that's fine with me.
Sounds like a plan. Raiders roll.
Okay, looks good.
You can count on me.
Looks
Raiders
good.
roll.
Okay, just hit him.
Talk to me.
Harsh had his ability up, so he took way less damage. Very nice. Those might be the predators, actually, so I think this will be worth it.
Out with it.
Sell me.
Let's quick save, and then just,
Solo operative, right? Deploy.
That lady's about to sing. What's the plan? Sounds like a plan.
You sure about that?
okay. Sometimes when I queue up snipe like that, it just doesn't work the way that I want it to, but that's fine. I mean, I can grenade. It's like now I'm using too many grenades, and there's no time limit on this one, so we just gotta make sure that Jared is the one that's taking the heat. I could wait for both of their abilities to be up as well, and I don't really need these predators because I'm already at the end. But you know your boy
Talk to me.
really
Break it
wants
down.
them.
Solo operative, right?
So let's just do it right. So we spam snipe on this guy. Let's riot shell them.
Sit rep. Nothing to it.
Talk to me.
There we go.
Break it down.
I mean, I assume these are the predators. It's gotta be. Yeah.
Raiders roll. What's the plan? Time to man up. Sounds like a plan.
Okay, there were multiples actually. Okay, that's fine. I got both of their passives up. I like actually the little indicator when the passives are up. That's actually really nice. Run!
Break it down.
Ah, bummer.
Talk to me. Time to man up. What's the plan? Sell me.
It's alright, we should be right at the end. Meeks is back up to snuff. Let's quick save.
You sure about
We
that?
can bottleneck them here.
Out with it.
What's up? Raiders roll. Break it down.
Okay, just barely.
Talk to me. You can count on me.
Give me the sit rep.
Sell me. What's the plan? Raiders
Okay,
roll.
perfect. And
Sounds like a
perfect.
plan.
4 grenades now.
Time to man up.
I don't see any reason to try to cut through there.
Raiders roll.
Quick save, we got another
Talk to
Warhound.
me.
Let's use this and then just hit the Warhound because we've got his passive up. Oh yeah, Meeks does attack a lot faster.
Sell me.
I have plenty of time, so it's very tempting to, number one, wait to heal ourselves again, and number two, wait for both of our passives. You could add a cooldown to the passives as well, but obviously it aligns with being able to have a visual indicator as well.
What's up?
But, you know, being able to know how much longer it's going to take would be nice.
Sell me.
And we're right at the end, so why don't we just clump them up and grenade them?
Break it down.
Looks like our passives just triggered as well, so we're all good.
What's up?
Okay, we didn't find the other predator, and it probably would have been helpful, but regardless, this should allow the Heimdall to either just outright take off or just start shooting at all the units that are surrounding it. We'll see. That's it. They're all down. Go. Lift off. Get out of here.
What's the plan?
We're free. We're lifting off. So cool.
You can count on me. What's up?
Now what?
Time to man up.
Jared, we're holding high orbit for as long as we can, but you need to move out of there. This whole district is on lockdown, Sam. Where are we supposed to go? We're working on a plan. One of our engineers is a local girl, and she knows people who can get you out. Get to the sewers. Sending you coordinates. Don't be somewhere. Yeah, of course.
Sounds like a plan. Raiders roll.
You know, we've already cleared all the streets. I'm gonna go back and all the way back up and around. I see no reason not to. So I mean, the fewer things that I need to engage, the better. Obviously, I don't want to walk right into the Thors.
Sounds like a plan.
I think this is no. This is fine
Raiders
actually. Let's quick save here.
Break it down. You can count on me.
We just got to get by
Raiders
these two
roll.
intersections without getting spotted.
Time to man
Which I
up.
think we got, but we can, because I cleared all this out, so we're good
Sounds like a plan.
to just backtrack this way. Again, I see no reason to... Man, dude, like, this is so cool. Like, I wasn't even able to focus on it until now.
You can count
But,
on
like,
me.
the traffic and stuff, it's excellent.
Sounds like a plan.
It's just, the atmosphere of this
You can
whole
count
thing
on
is
me.
so good.
Raiders roll. Time to
So I know
man
there's
up.
at least one more section, because we have one more Predator here, and then in theory there'll be a
Raiders
final
roll.
section where there will be 3
Count
more.
on me. Time to man up. Sounds like a plan.
And like I said several times, I've already cleared all
Raiders
this
roll.
stuff out, so I have no reason to go a different way. I could maybe check down here just to
Sounds like a
see.
plan.
There's a Warhound. Again, I mean,
Count
maybe getting
on
the
me.
last Predator
Raiders
might
roll.
be worth it. But not having to engage multiple groups of units while we
Count
make
on
our way
me.
down to the sewer, I think is way more valuable.
Sounds like a plan.
So I'm going to guess we want to go this way. Let's
Raiders
quick
roll.
save because we've made the trek.
You can count on me. Sounds like
Probably
a
want to
plan.
destroy this one last.
Time to man up.
Yeah, see all the people are
Can't
stuck
sell.
behind
Break
roadblocks.
it down.
Whoa! I was not watching the minimap in that single moment, and that's what I get. That's fine. That's what reloads are for. I'm going to hydrate. Odyssey maps always take forever, so
Tell me. Talk to me.
this is what you signed up for when you opened this video, by the way. And I bet that this video length we're like maybe just over halfway, because the end cinematic is going to be 8 million
What's
years
the
long
plan?
as well.
What's up?
Again, just a forewarning.
You can
Okay,
count
there goes
on
the
me.
Thor. We want to just kind of hang out right behind
Sounds
it.
like a plan. Raiders roll.
Yeah, I guess I would be afraid to
You can count on me. Time to man
just
up.
armed individuals running at me.
Sounds like a plan. Break it
We're going to
down.
grenade this.
Sell me. Break it down.
We had our passives up as well,
Raiders
so.
roll.
Okay, the Thor's pretty far away. We're going to pick that up, and we got a grenade. And it looks like we're right by the sewers.
What's the plan?
Go. Copy that. Nothing to it.
What's up?
You sure about that?
That passive that Meeks has is pretty... It just looks cool as he's just blasting away. So anyway, I start blasting.
Count on me.
Okay. Again, we didn't find the other Predator, but that's fine because it's probable that it wouldn't have carried over into the next section anyway. Sam, we're at the sewer access. Where's the Heimdall? We're holding high orbit for as long as we can, but New Aegis is prepping their standing fleet to engage us. You need to get moving. Into the sewer system. I'm really going to need more info on this plan of yours. We've got people on their way down there to meet up with you. They'll help. People? Who? Smugglers, Captain. Smugglers? Criminals? You want us to trust our lives to criminals? Pretty much who we are now, Jared. Coulter knows them. She believes that they can get you off-world. Security forces incoming. Damn this. Let's go. Yeah, I was gonna say, we're wanted for treason. We're also criminals. How the hell did we end up in here? Poor life choices. At least my cloaking is fully charged. That's really good to know because my SU-21 is out of doses. Sam? No signal down here. I've been in sewer systems like these before. We need to split up. Split up? They'll be looking for us. Strength in numbers, Meeks. We don't have a choice. Maintenance workers keep these places running in teams. Gates are bound to be locked and controls not always nearby. We really shouldn't have come to New Aegis. Take that way up, then. Well, if we're lucky, we'll get some answers in the end cinematic at least. I'll follow that path. Good luck. Give them hell. So we can't self-heal with... We can't self-heal with, Harsh anymore. Do Do I have access to both? I do. Meeks can now use sniper round to distract enemies while cloaked.
Out with it.
And we are just permanently cloaked, it looks like. The sewers. Having no choice other than escaping into the sewers, Harsh and Meeks now face new dangers. Due to the complexity of New Aegis' underground, they have been forced to separate, but still lean on each other. The Captain's Gauntlet, with his SU-21 Medpack injector out of doses, Harsh must advance carefully and have every grenade matter, as he won't be able to count on his self-heal anymore. To progress through closed gates, he will have to depend on Meeks to open them. Now that his cloak is powered up, Meeks can evade enemies more easily while staying his weapon. Still, due to excessive moisture in the sewers, his cloak won't fully conceal him, thus creating the need to avoid enemies' line of sight. To spare energy, Riot Shell has been remained disabled. If spotted by any, all hostiles within range will attack, which will grant Meeks a speed boost until he recovers his cloak. Still, he must exit their sight range as fast as possible or face being killed. To help traverse groups of enemies, he can snipe them without dealing damage to divert their attention. Once diverted, the targeted enemy will face the other direction. To progress through closed gates, you'll have to depend on Harsh. Okay. So can we... Oh, okay, so we actually can't attack anything. We're killing nobody here.
Deploying.
Why am I not cloaked? Oh, because I'm in the water. I see.
Okay.
I see.
You're on. Sounds like a plan.
So am I technically in this guy's line of sight? I guess no, because their attack range isn't that far.
Copy that.
Well, I don't need that.
Copy that.
Got a gate open for you, Jared. Maybe we're going to have to use Snipe to get these guys to turn around, and then that's where Jared's going to need to go. We'll see.
Time to man up. Sounds like a plan.
Let's check what's up here. Grenades?
Raiders roll.
No
Sounds
grenades.
like a plan. Time to
Well, that's the way that Meeks went. Okay.
count on me. Raiders roll.
Again, I'm fairly confident
Time to man up.
that, yeah, we're going to get here, and then we're going to have to
Sounds like a
force
plan.
these guys to turn around. Which way makes the most sense? Or we just have to kill them.
Solo operative.
I mean, I could just murder these guys, right? Just straight up, right?
Confirmed.
And there was an energy pickup back there.
Will do. Deploying.
Talk to me.
You sure about that? Sounds like a
So let's just do it this way.
You can count on me.
There's also a health pickup, so again, we just have to micromanage
What's the plan?
how we use our abilities here.
Yes, sir. Okay. You're on.
Okay, and then we pick this up.
Nothing to it.
Break it down. Raiders roll.
Actually, I should have killed him first, but that's, you know what?
What's up?
Just kill him. There's a health pickup right there. And we don't even necessarily need to use it because we take the reduced damage from our passive, so.
Sounds like a plan.
That's the gate that we opened.
You can count on me. Raiders roll.
Let's keep going until we find something else with Harsh.
You can count on me.
Let's just wait. Again, no reason to do anything until we move forward with Meeks.
Solo operative, right? Yes.
It's a very clever section.
Nothing
Kind
to
of,
it.
you know, leapfrogging our way through. Probably a grenade there, and then we can kill the Marine. How many grenades do we have? 4. I think we had more stockpile. It's possible that they reset. We can draw their attention by sniping near them. Can we just kill them straight up? No. Well, I can double snipe them, right? And they would die?
Roger. Deploying. Will do.
So shoot at him, and then he turns around.
You're on. Okay.
This is gonna take some getting used to. So you shoot them, and it forces them to turn. You don't shoot the ground. You're just shooting them, and then it forces them to swivel in the direction that the arrow is pointing. But the thing that with always this line of sight stuff is you don't know what direction they're going to turn. So which side you have to stand on them to find a safe spot. Basically, that's all. But we'll figure it out. Okay, so we have to unfortunately run Meeks all the way back here, but it's not like it's that far. And then Harsh, you can walk up here and reveal this little location for us.
You sure about that? Nothing to it.
Right, so
Sounds like a
quick
plan.
save here. So the problem is that I don't really know. So I shoot here,
Okay.
he turns,
Will do.
And then we do this. There we see again. Was I supposed to know that he would turn the other way? There's really no way I could have known per se.
You're on.
Okay, shoot here.
Yes,
That
sir.
turns.
Deploying. Roger. I'm on it.
I guess we'll pick this up. Let's just wait for this to make one round again.
Sounds like a plan.
Distract.
You're on. Roger.
No.
Nothing to it. Okay.
Do I need to go? I can't. Well, I think I'm technically cloaked.
Solo operative, right?
So, like, they still can't see me because I'm
Yes,
cloaked right now?
sir.
Nope, never mind. That didn't make any sense. How am I supposed to make him turn? Maybe, like, right there? Perhaps? I think maybe I have to do it kind of in one smooth motion. But they don't stay turned for that long, so you gotta, like, really squeeze your way through. We'll see. We'll see. I can just make cuts if this takes way too long.
Okay.
So, like, we shoot here,
On it.
and then we
Sounds
go,
a
like,
plan.
well,
Will do. You're on.
shoot here,
Deploying.
hide back
Nothing
here.
to it. Copy that. Confirmed.
Now, this seems right so far.
Roger. Yes, sir.
I think we have to make a second round, because we go here.
That.
No, never mind.
Roger. I'm on it.
I thought I was being clever. I thought that we would have to.
Deploying.
Can I see? Yeah, okay, I can see that guy. I thought that he was just completely out of vision. So I don't think I even need to turn this one.
You sure about that? You're on.
What was that?
Yes, sir.
I can't
Sounds
see
like
shit.
a
So
plan.
okay, so this seems like a safe spot.
Okay.
Well, okay, hang on. Let's quick save. If we come here, we can turn him. Then we can go this way. I mean, where's the ultimate location that we need to get? Probably back there, if I had to guess.
Come again.
So I'm thinking we're gonna need to do. Well,
Okay.
once again, let's wait.
You're on. Nothing to it. Deploying. Will do.
Again, it's all about trying to figure out which direction they will turn when you distract them.
Confirmed. Yes, sir.
Security ahead. Better take them out.
Sounds like a plan. Nothing to it. Okay. Will do.
Okay, and we got a gate.
Sounds like a plan.
Got a visual on supplies. Locked up, though.
I'm on it. Roger. Deploying.
Oh, like, I barely have vision on this guy.
Copy
was
that. Yes, sir.
What's happening?
You're on.
I mean, you barely have any vision to see past them. I think you need to maybe expand the player's vision because the player, have no idea if moving to a spot will give me vision, and you can't know that until you've already distracted the first guard. So then you move in just hoping that you'll be able to see the second ghost, at which point it might be too late. So again, maybe make it a little clearer on like what you're going to be able to distract in the first place.
Go.
Would be nice.
What was that?
Let's just run by here instead.
Deploying. Will do.
That's actually the one from across the way.
Sounds like a plan. Copy that. Confirmed.
Oh, perhaps mistakes were made.
Roger.
Nope. Okay, we're safe.
Nothing to it.
We got energy.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Whoop.
Okay.
Whoop.
Yes,
Whoop.
sir. Confirmed.
What's happening?
Copy that.
And we just squeeze
Nothing to
right
it.
in there. There's also some HP.
Will do.
What's happening?
Deploying. You're on. Sounds like
happening?
a plan.
Okay.
I'm on it.
Cool.
Roger.
I mean, I could have probably opened that gate with the supplies, but it's fine.
Confirmed. Okay.
Can't go any further. Gate's locked, so we got to move forward with harsh. So let's quick save and then grenade here.
Raiders roll. What's the plan? Sounds like a plan.
This looks like a sneaky little area. Okay, we got a predator. That's good.
Raiders roll. Talk to me.
Come on, boy. Cover my back.
Count on me. Sounds like a plan. Break it down. Time to man up.
Looks like I have to go this way, so we might as well use the predator. Very nice. Get our grenade back as well.
You can count on me. Sounds like a plan.
The predators are really interesting additions here. That's for sure. Oh, this one only had one charge. Well.
Talk to me. Sounds
Oh
like
well.
a plan. Raiders roll.
Let's just man fight this group.
Sell me. Talk to me. Count on me. Sounds like a plan.
Probably should have just grenaded it. It's fine. Or we should have waited for a passive.
Count on me. Time
I was going to say, I saw the heal there, which is why I was like, oh, just do it. It's fine.
Time to man up. Raiders roll.
Okay, I think we've already been through the thick of it with
Count
Meeks.
on me. Sounds like a plan. You can count on me. Time to man up. Sounds like a plan.
That looks like another gate.
Raiders
We're
roll.
probably going to have to go that way later.
Sounds like a plan. You can count on me. Time to man up.
Okay, the grenade drops are pretty plentiful down here, so that's something. Hang on, I see another
Raiders roll.
predator. I didn't realize the other one we got, again, only had one charge. I see,
What's the
though.
plan?
Okay, and at least we have this so that it can help us. It still does a lot of damage
Sounds like a plan.
in any case, so that's solid.
Raiders roll.
4 grenades, let's do it.
Count on me. Raiders roll. Sounds like a plan.
Again, I'm not sure
Time to man up.
which way we should be
like a
going
plan.
here. Let's quick save, by the way.
You can count on me. Raiders roll.
Our passive triggered, so I figured just go for it.
What's up?
And we have
Raiders roll.
healing back here. I don't know what's going to be up
Man up.
here.
Sounds like a plan.
This is a way to go, that's for sure.
You can count on me. Sounds like a plan. You can
Another
count
predator.
on me.
Okay, so the only one we missed, I think, was in the previous section.
Raiders roll.
And we have a beacon. I bet
Man up.
this opens the supplies for Meeks, but we don't need it anymore.
Raiders roll.
Come on, Meeks, we're almost there. Oh no, that opened that one.
Break it down.
There's also a button in there somewhere. Again, I didn't need that, so it's
What's the
fine.
plan?
Okay, we're
Sounds
going
like a
back.
plan. You can count on me.
I still have the predators, and then I've got another area up top that I
to
should
me.
probably check for.
Time to man up.
If my passive's up, I think I'm just gonna...
Raiders roll.
Let's quick save and see if we can kill the Goliath. Again, assuming we have our passive. Before we pick up the healing.
Sell.
Got it. Okay. Actually, I don't know if it was even necessary
Sounds
to
like a
fight that
plan.
Goliath, because this looks like it might be a dead end.
You can count on me.
No, it's not, but let's check.
Raiders roll. Count on me. Sounds like a plan. Count on me.
That was messy. Very messy. I might redo that. Again, they blend in with the ground.
Raiders roll.
Was there any purpose in coming down here? Oh, I see. I mean, I was planning on loading anyway, just so you know. So I think that gate, that's where Meeks is. We might be able to meet up with Meeks if we can get through that room. So I think we might have to end up killing these units anyway. So we learned that we can kill the Goliath as long as our passive is up, of which and it is.
Break it down.
All right, and then we go and pick this up. I do have 4 grenades, which seems very plentiful.
You can count on. Sell me.
I found all the predators in this area. I do have a predator with a cloaking module left, so I'll make sure to use that
Raiders
somewhere.
roll. What's the plan? Sounds like a plan. You can count
One of the
on
gates
me.
is open. Okay, so
Raiders roll. What's up?
again, I think eventually,
Time to
I'm going to
man up.
use Meeks
You can count on
to,
me.
to open
What's the
Harsh's
plan?
gate over here. So we're going to have to
Like
kill
plan.
these groups in any case.
Man up. Raiders roll. You can count on me.
Okay, all good. Didn't even take a hit. Let's save again.
Down. What's up?
And let's use the other Predator. The AoE on the Predator is not quite enough to actually be that impactful in most cases. Okay, but I'm going to guess we're going to have to open this. Yeah, that's closed. Okay, so we cleared out Harsh's whole section, so now we got to get back to
Solo operative, right?
everyone's favorite,
Sounds like a plan.
Jay Barrino and stealth sections. Hang on. Hang on, I got to do that again.
Roger.
What was that?
Okay.
So we got to get around
You're
him.
on.
What? How? How? Actually, no, I think I get it. I think I see it. You just have to move over to the safe spot next to the door when you distract him the first time, and then you can just run around it. That's a fine. Did past Jay Barrino save right when he finished Harsh's section? He did! What a god!
Again.
Okay, wait for this. See this right here? That's a safe section. So we've got to
Go.
shoot here.
What was that?
We hide right here.
You're on.
He rotates back, and now we can slip around him after this makes its rounds. But again, I'm constantly saving because I can't really see what the other units in these other locations.
I'm on it. Confirmed.
What's happening?
Whoa, that was a very bizarre choice.
Okay. Roger. Nothing to it.
Very, very bizarre choice
Will do.
of movement.
Nothing
that?
to it. Okay.
Happening.
I don't need...
I'm on it.
There we go. Double gates are open.
Will do.
Let's get out of here. Not... well, Harsh, I think
What's
now
up?
can open this, perhaps.
You can count on me. Time to man up.
Time to
Raiders
leave this
roll.
place. All right, can I start killing the
You
ghosts?
sure about that? Roger.
I sure can.
Copy that. Yes, sir.
Okay, let's go.
Sell me.
Grab the energy.
Solo operative.
Talk to me.
Oops.
What's the plan? Break it down. Sounds like a plan.
Oh. I was like, oh, they're not killing my predators. Again, they like when they don't have the vision cone up, they just blend into the water, and I just don't even see them. I just don't even care. I'm like, I feel like I'm so close to the end. I'm like, Jesus, please make it end.
What was that?
Okay, here and
Nothing
here.
to it.
We'll use Meeks to snipe them all to death. We do this.
Sounds like a plan.
Sell me.
We do this.
You sure about that?
Because again, there's energy right there, so it's fine.
Yes, sir. Give me the sit rep.
Is that it in this room? I think so. So now we quick save. We
What's the
move up
plan?
with everybody. You grab this,
Oh,
and we're out. God, there was another one. You piece of shit. Again, they blend in.
Raiders. What's up? You can count on me.
Okay, predators. Again, no more cloaking, but regardless.
What's the plan?
Meeks is cloaked, so we should probably just leave with him. Though I think this is just the
What's
end.
up?
It is. Okay, cool. Possibly the end of the gameplay. Captain Harsh, I presume. You can call me Cox. I am. Are you here to get me off world? That's what's been requested of us, yeah. We better get going now. We have a cargo ship scheduled to leave in 40 minutes. I have people who can get you aboard, but we need to get you there on time. Your battlecruiser in orbit won't stay in one piece for long. Sounds good. Little thing is, how do I know you won't turn me in the moment we leave these sewers? Well, you'll just have to trust us, won't you? Boss, didn't your lady friend say there were 2 of them? Call us cautious. Now, no need for things to get heated here. That guy's a ghost agent. Easy now, y'all. Cox's goon. How's the mood in here, Meeks? The Cox guy's tempted to get a reward for us, but he's got a history with that engineer of ours. Yeah, he'll honor the deal for her. Oh, damn, that's hot. I sure would love one of you psionics in my crew. Are we getting this show on the road or not, Cox? Sure, I'll get you two out of here, but whatever further problems you end up with getting yourselves into, you better not drag Coulter with you, or I'll be coming for you. Aw, that's sweet. Now, let's go before all the hangars get grounded. Heimdall, we're approaching in a cargo ship. Prep a jump to Roanoke. Get us out of this system. So we came here, accomplished nothing, and are escaping. Justice for all. Roanoke Spaceport Bridge, 9 hours later. Ladies and gentlemen, been busy at work, I see, nuts and bolts. Shaping up your boys plus the Nomads all right. Keep in mind most of the station remains destroyed. Will take weeks to get this place up and running like it was before the Zerg came marching in. But who wants to hear about boring engineering when word is, you damn lunatics trashed the hell out of New Aegis for no good reason? That Webster guy's our only solid lead to find where Project Prometheus is. No doubt about it, Captain. A man with that sort of security definitely knows something, but there's got to be an easier way than that stunt we pulled. How the hell you two managed to escape, I'll never understand. Question remains, your solid lead was taken by the police and shipped out of New Aegis. Where to? Sam just hacked the feeds and found where Webster is. Awaiting trial, no less. Oh, hell itself. Don't. Ember freaking Scar, Jared. Webster's been taken to the most dangerous prison on one of the most inhospitable worlds known to the Quadrant. A man with his wealth won't stay in for long. Playing the waiting game, then? We'll focus on fixing Roanoke while we wait for his trial to be over and see what is what. And try to get him before he settles in New Aegis again with upgraded security. Yeah, I don't care what it takes. We're gonna find out what he knows. On borrowed time. Roanoke Spaceport Bridge, a day later. Alright, Harsh. So as you can see, we've re-established the link to the engine room and turbines. Roanoke's mobile once again. If anyone tries to assault the station, we can afford to choose. Fight or flight. We've seen it can outrun battlecruisers easily. How long does it take to run out of juice? Days. Those engine rooms can fire up the turbines to their max for far longer than I thought possible. Going through this place, I'm embarrassed to admit. Damn, Earthborn had better technology than us. Makes me happy that it can move faster than cruising speed, but still nowhere near FTL. It would take us decades to traveling just to move the station out of this system. Beggars can't be choosers, Capitano. Jared, we have a bit of an issue here. There's always an issue. 100% of the time there is an issue. Dude, look at that brave firebat on the bridge. That's where he belongs. What's wrong? I've hacked into the Ember Scar systems. Webster's trial is already over. They've passed his sentence. What? How? It's only been a day. How long's he staying in? That's the problem. He's not staying at all. He was given Exodus. Exodus? They kicked him out of the prison? A speedy trial. A slow but inevitable death. Someone's pulling strings and trying to shut him up. Should have just executed him then. How certain are you of this, Sam? Records of the penalty of Exodus sentence being carried out on Carl Webster 2 hours ago. And, well, a recording that speaks 1,000 words. On screen. They had to force him out. He clearly understood how serious the sentence is. A week. That's how long people tend to survive out there. Less for him. No way a pencil pusher has survived training. Survival training. We need to get him out as soon as possible. Get him out? You do know Ember Scar Prison is on Ignition, right? A planet orbited by weaponized platforms that shoot down every ship that tries to enter atmosphere unauthorized. New Aegis was already madness enough, Jared. Well, in all fairness, Ignition is considerably easier to assault than New Aegis. Did you go deaf when I said weaponized freaking platforms, Foydy? There's never been a single ship that managed to rescue a prisoner from the surface of Ignition. But get this, no one has ever tried it with an actual battle cruiser. Foyd, Sam, you two are the fleet officers here. Is this doable? Piercing the orbital defenses and locating Webster on the surface? Is it possible? Destroying just one platform to get through? I'd say it is. Sam? I believe that every prisoner, either in or out of the prison, gets injected with a tracker. Using their systems, we should be able to track him in real time. So that's it. We're off on another adventure. We? I thought you were afraid of the big bad platforms. Not looking forward to it, but if we succeed, we'll be making history. And Old Nuts and Bolts wants to be a part of it. Damn right. Sam, find us all info you can on those platforms. Prep up, people. We're going to try something never done before. The Hell's Rejects are going to break into Ignition. Shoot the shit. Heimdall Bridge, Roanoke Spaceport, hours later. What's your boy gotta do to get a Firebat hero in this campaign? A named Firebat hero. Put Krovsky in a Firebat suit and give him some really good damage absorption abilities or something. Dark Templar. Oh, okay. Sam, got the bridge to yourself, I see. Everyone's resting for tomorrow, for our assault on Ignition. Why are you still up here, then? You should be resting as well. I need you fresh. I'm uploading all of our databases. Everything in the Heimdall to the station's core. Even the emergency message we prepared for Masterson's family. Also had a deeper look into the UEC's adjutant, and I'm uploading all of its info into our Navcom. Their knowledge on the Zerg is just... wow. It's almost unbelievable the shit that's going on in the Koprulu Sector. I'm sending it to everyone's PDAs and flagging it as mandatory reading. There's also lots on those Protoss aliens. Pretty weird stuff. Glad that we don't have to deal with them. Ha ha! Hilarious. But enough of my yapping. Don't believe that you came all this way here just to shoot the shit. What's on your mind? Do you still have access to Ember Scar? You said the prisoners are injected with trackers when given Exodus. You want me to find where Tyrion is? You already have. Yeah, Jared. He's dead! Just tell me. His vitals flatlined at 11:02 on the 2nd of May, 2 days before we left Duros 3. I'm sorry, Jared. Almost a month. He survived almost a month. All right, Sam. Jared, wait. We need to talk. Are you sure about this? About the path we're on? What are we trying to achieve here? Sam, I know that you don't agree with a lot of the risks we take, but we witnessed the Zerg consume a world. If Project Prometheus is anything like the Hydra complex, we have to stop it. It's our duty. Yes, but then what? Are we really starting a private war with the Federation? We don't even know who's behind this. The Grand Marshal? Is he a part of it? Maybe some other member of the Steel Council? We don't know who we're trying to stop. We're only one battlecruiser against the biggest fleet our ancestors couldn't even dream of. Going to New Aegis was a mistake. That one's on me. But assaulting Ignition? I don't know anymore. You have endured terrible things in your life and you got through them. You always survive out of skill, but not on New Aegis. Coulter knew someone who could get you out. It wasn't skill, Jared. You and Meek survived out of dumb luck. I mean, are we even still doing this for the right reasons? What are you talking about? The Federation framed and tried to kill us. Are we still trying to stop them to do good? Or are we trying to get even? They doomed Duros 3 and then tried to kill us, Sam. As long as we stand united, no New Aegis or Ignition will stop us from tearing their world down. On the pursuit to slay a monster, we must not become one. They're the monsters, Sam, and their days are numbered. I'm getting some mixed messages here, Harsh. Wait, we can't tear down the Federation because they're at war with the UEC. But wait, no. Let's tear down the Federation. You know, I think I get where the character's trying to be written to at this point. Also, Tyrion is dead. But, you know, like, if Luis really wanted to, Tyrion can be alive at any time, right? So it's kind of like, oh, we're going to mention Ignition. Maybe we can get Tyrion. Oh, but let's be very clear that Tyrion is dead. His vitals have flatlined. But, oh, you know, for whatever reason that we can use to justify in this fantastical universe, if we want to reverse that, we can. Oh, well, he removed the tracker. You know, it's really that simple. But as of now, the assumption is he is dead. And I think, you know, it would be a little bit of a cop-out to have him, like, you show up on Ignition to rescue the guy, and then, like, you're about to die, and then, like, all the enemies around you die, and then Tyrion pops up and goes, nothing personal, kid, to the last enemy and kills him, and you're like, Tyrion, my friend, you know? Be a little cliche, I guess, but it's hard to say, because, like, I think Luis is trying really hard to make it clear, like, this is a harsh universe, you know? Tyrion was sentenced to death, most people don't survive. For more than a week. He survived a little longer than that, but he still died, and that was what was expected. So to think that he's still alive is, again, it's almost cliche to think he will still be alive. But that doesn't mean he's not. Again, you know, it's not like I'm holding out hope. I'm just saying I think that if there's a reason in the story to have him come back, there can be a justification for it. That's all. So I don't know. We'll see. Interesting that the Watcher is part of the title of this act, but we've only seen him once in the entire first half of it. So I assume the second half is going to be, like, real heated. Like, a lot of stuff is going to go absolutely crazy wild in the second half of this campaign. I'm really looking forward to it. This one was interesting. Again, I feel like a lot of the loose ends from the very beginning are tied up, but it only introduced a bunch of new ones. But the whole idea of having Roanoke, we offloaded a lot of the refugees that we didn't want, whereas a lot of the nomads stayed with us, and they're helping us run Roanoke. A lot of that was tied up, which I think is cool. The Duros 3 rebels, I'm wondering how that's going to come back to bite us, because again, like, Harsh just can't make up his mind. Wait, we got to take down the Federation. But wait, no, we can't weaken them because they're fighting the UEC. But no, I want to take them down. Oh, I'm just focused on Prometheus, but wait, no, they're monsters. You know, make up your mind, dude. Pick a lane. If you want to focus on the UEC, then focus on the UEC. Then you can release all the information that you work with Doe on to get, instead of completely destroying the only alliance that we actually had, you know? But, I mean, maybe that's the point. It's all shaky. It's meant to be confusing for, like, Hell's Rejects. They're kind of in this weird, like, they're pirates, kind of. It's kind of hard to say. And I like the idea that there was an entire section here of dialogue of Sam and Harsh basically discussing how confusing it is. And, like, not all of them are going to agree on why they're doing what they're doing against whom. And I think that's important. And that's why I always say that Odyssey has some of the best written dialogue. Like, this and Quagmire, those two campaigns, this campaign and that campaign, are the best told stories that I've played in a real-time strategy, for sure. Because they use cinematics in an actual impactful way and not just a boring, like, get-it-out-of-the-way situation. Like, I actually look forward to watching the cinematics of Odyssey. Whereas most other campaigns, I'm like, all right, can we please just move on? Thank you. And that's because the dialogue is really well written, and it really, you can tell that Luis takes a lot of care in ensuring that he's conveying the information that you need to know at the time to drive the story forward and not just give you sort of empty exposition. Like, there's always a reason to receive information when you receive it, and I think that's important to remember if you're someone who's looking to tell a story through real-time strategy cinematics, right? It's a challenging feat. All right, well, I'm looking forward to the next map. I don't know how long it'll be. Never any pressure on the creators of any of these things to work at a certain pace. Maybe several months. I don't know. But, of course, I'm always grateful to get another Odyssey map because it is definitely my favorite campaign in StarCraft 2. All right, I'll see everyone next time. Bye-bye.